Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It is I, Jeff from VW Ricks, here again for another weekly chat. People will join as usual when they realize it's chat time. So for now, I'll just chit chat a bit, and two people watching already. Mr. Blue might be one of them because he did say hi. Sorry, I'm starting tan today. I'm getting close. I think I have old gray, light and dark. So old gray, old light gray, old dark gray, black, dark blue, transparent. And I think that's it. I guess all the colors I have left to sort. I was just trying to see if I could pick some more out. I finally. Oh, Eric Sith is on too. Hello, Mr. Blue. I think I've finally figured out the best way to organize my collection. In that the number of hold on here, I'm just going to open something up. The number of containers and the best combination of containers, which I'm just opening up here. Sorry. I have a huge spreadsheet that that I use to track my wall, basically. Like this wall that we see right here behind. Oh, sorry. This wall that we see right here behind me is what's right here? White and black. Oh, hold on. Not quite there. There we go. White and black is right here. So this wall here is here. But the ratio that fits really well with the iVark, that fits really well for my iVark shelving is, the shoe boxes at the bottom that contain the bricks. Oh, hello, Jeff. Oh, that didn't work.
Hello. What are we doing? This looks like a whole bunch of boring nerd stuff.
It is boring nerd stuff. I was trying to kill time until other boring nerds joined in.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's been a day, but besides that, I'm happy to be here.
Yes, and we're glad you found Dobby.
Yep. I am glad that we found Dobby too.
Yeah. So people leaving the back gate open?
That situation has been addressed.
Okay, good. My sister is also here. So we got Mr. Blue, Mr. Eric Sith. Oh, Chantel's in.
Hey, Chantel, how's it going? Been a while. Hello,
yeah,
hello.
we haven't heard from you for a while.
Emily says hello, Chantel.
Yep, and my sister's there.
It's officially a Jeff Squared stream right now.
It is. It surely is.
Yep.
So, yeah, I was just talking about my wall because I'm currently sorting tan, and I figured out the right ratio of bins in each of the shelves finally. And
please tell me that was the display of your bins that you drew out so that you can. Please tell me that's what that was.
Yes, totally. These are all my bins in an Excel table.
Honey, look how organized Jeff is.
And by organized, he means geeky.
Those are all of his bins in an Excel table.
He has an Excel table?
Yeah.
Can he come do that at our house?
I would love it if Jeff Van Winden would come and visit our house. So
that's a single Excel cell right there.
Yeah.
You feed him.
Yep. Emily says we are offering you food and services if you would like to come down and do that to our house.
Cool.
Yep.
I don't like the way you said services.
Oh, here I am trying to raise the bar up here. Anyway. What'd she say?
Well, she said, I don't like the way that you said services. And I was like,
she has a good point. I don't know if I like the way you said services either, but anyway.
All of you can just die in a fire. I'm just.
Anyway. So, yeah. What have you been working on this week?
I have been working on making a set into a vignette for a scene that I've yet to build.
Okay.
So, this super purposeful Bat command center that's a semi-truck.
Yeah.
I watched Batman versus the Ninja Turtles, and I was like, man, that's a pretty good idea. Like, the League of Assassins and the Foot Clan teaming up. So I don't know. That's happening on this truck right now.
So that means New York exists in Batman's universe?
That means that New York has always existed in Batman's universe.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought
Yeah.
I thought like Gotham was supposed to represent, I thought they'd come up with the different names to represent each of the major cities.
Gotham's New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. I thought Gotham was Portland. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was while we were there.
Yeah.
Wrong coast, but yeah, holy
Yeah.
crap. Don't go to Portland, anybody. Especially, just don't go to Portland.
You know, I didn't mind it. I thought it was a nice looking city. I mean, there were areas where you got into it, and there were a lot of those areas, but, you know, what can you say?
I'm just saying, if either of us had a wife or child and we're walking down one of those alleys, that child would be Batman.
Yeah. Well, in 5-10 years from now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Neither of us are
Portland-
wealthy, though, so.
Nah, that's true. We're both broke as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, because of this.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
Well, maybe not so much the Star Trek figures, but
these shelves here are the Ivar shelves, are the deep ones that IKEA sells. And I want to go to the narrow ones because since I bought these, my storage has gotten narrower. Right? So I know they'll fit on the narrower shelves because I just don't use big deep bins anymore. And I was pricing out how much it would cost to flip it out, and it's about $800-900 just to replace like 7 racks or 6 racks of shelves. It's like, oh my gosh, I think I'll hold off on that for a little bit. Well, that and the shelves aren't available, so you know.
Well, you know, you could always just build your own.
I'm good at building Lego. I'm okay at building Lego. I don't.
Well, you're pretty good at building Lego.
My woodworking skills are not to this level.
My father-in-law is a master woodcrafter. He loves playing with his wood, and he's making me a table. I'm gonna try to find it real quick and give you a little bit of a tasteroo. Admittingly, I was watching another Canadian Lego builder, and I was like, "Man, that's actually a pretty good idea." I don't like you in particular, but
like building a table.
Yeah. So I'll show you what the tabletop top is going to look like.
Cool.
Yeah. There we go. But that's it's going to be 4 foot by 4 foot.
Yeah.
And we're going to stick a Lego City on there and some other stuff. And
cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the shop in the background going, yeah, that's like a Lego shop, but a woodworking shop.
That is Mr. Paul's garage. So,
yeah. Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So cool. So yes, I was going to ask how long Dobby was missing for, but I don't want to bring up memories.
Let's not do that.
Yeah,
it's been a long day.
Yeah. Well, we are very glad that he has been found.
Yes.
Anyway,
he is a good boy.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. My brain was fried there for a few minutes. So I got 2 bricks and pieces orders in on Monday.
Oh, you did?
I'd ordered one of them end of February, like last day of February, and the other one the 9th of March, and they both arrived here on the same day, but that's because our postal service was shut down for 4 days for the long weekend. So I'm pretty sure one would have arrived on Friday, one would have arrived on Monday, but because of that thing, they both arrived on the same day. So I opened them up. I made videos for them, but I have to do all the editing and stuff, and I just haven't had a chance to. So at some point this week, I'm going to post a couple of videos.
I've got another action figure review coming. So.
Oh, cool! Yeah. Because I did, get some cool windscreen pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a cup full of figs of the space variety. So
nice.
Yeah. So
my minifigure torso with jacket should be here fairly soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
The blue one, right?
Yeah, the blue one with the brown coat. Yeah, but with a jacket.
Oh, with the jacket. There was one with a jacket too?
Yeah.
Huh, did I miss that?
I think you may have. He comes in oh god, what set is it? I don't know. But he's got a jacket on over his uniform, and I saw that, and I went, well, I can make alien figures out of that. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up here for a second.
yeah.
Just
It's not the lunar base. It might be.
yeah.
It's the lunar rover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I already have it open if you want to. There we go.
Oh, yeah. He's got like a red jacket on.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Crap. If he screen captures part of his screen.
Pretty good, though, right?
Yeah. And what happened? I'll just move this off to the side here and just post in here. I have a document for. Huh?
Did you make a? Oh, Jesus Christ! You even made a Lego sorting to-do list?
Yes. Is there a problem with that?
No problem whatsoever.
The problem is it's not. I can't. Oh. Why is it disappearing? There it is. For some reason, it was getting lost on my screen. I also realized I have my Kodi open on this computer too, so that's probably taking some resources. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll have to look out for that. Yeah. So I use Microsoft products. So this is all the bins. Like when I find a bin that I need to resize or reorganize, I'm keeping a list because I don't have time to do it all the time. So it's like, oh, I want to do something. Oh, I can just reorganize reddish brown. I actually did that one yesterday. So that one's done. But what I do have is new parts. What else is in here? Bricks and pieces. So I have these like pictures like this. That's the back logo piece I still need to buy. Now this guy's here too. Some of the roof pieces, just parts that I find interested. It's like, oh, hey, I wouldn't mind getting some of these.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm never going to get Pluto, but anyway. I had a thing for Brick Fair, Alabama. I don't need that anymore. That's like my branding list.
Yeah.
Parts
I really like those outline pieces, the white ones that are slightly curved.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I kind of regret not buying a bunch of those, but oh well.
Yeah. So let's see. So yeah, I've been doing sorting. I got my bricks and pieces orders in, which means I now have. I think I'm waiting for one quick Bricklink order that should have been here already by now, but because I ordered it from a guy like literally less than an hour away from me, and I haven't received it yet. That's got a couple more pieces for an order. Once I get that in, I can build a couple of little mocks that I had. Well, mocks. One's a recolor of another set that I wanted to build. So at least I have some stuff to work on. Over the weekend, I built the boutique hotel over the long weekend.
Oh, the modular. Yeah.
Yeah, the modular. Yeah. So I've managed to get them all because I had bought the first one the first year it came out.
Sure.
Coincidentally, oops, mounted screen.
I have a question for you about that. So when you say the first modular, do you mean the factory set that came out?
No, the factory set actually came out. It was the third one that came out technically.
Oh, okay.
The first one was Jamie Berard's Cafe Corner.
Mm-hmm.
Which was he was the one that actually designed the very first one, which is kind of over here on over his shoulder. He actually posted a video yesterday on YouTube, or Lego posted a video of the history of the modulars. So what ended up happening was the factory one was not actually a modular at first because it was a factory branded one. And it was similar to the Space Skulls and the like Fazooms and Mark's sets, where Eric Bach, who was a Dutch builder, was asked to build a modular type building based on the palette of parts. So he built that one, and it wasn't officially in the modular line, but he ended up dying of cancer, I think, about a year after he built it. And after he passed, someone in Lego decided, you know what, this should be a modular because it does fit into the system and stuff. So they upgraded it to a modular. personally, I never liked the look of it, and I hate saying that because I appreciate that the dude built it and all, but it just wasn't something that I liked, even though it was a Dutch building. I'm actually just pulling it up right now
To be fair, and not to piss on this guy's grave or anything,
yeah.
the modulars that you built are a million times better than what that was. But I appreciate that they honored him with that. That's really nice.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm just going to share this now.
That was respectful, right? That didn't.
Yeah, yes. So I mean, it's probably just easier to pull up one of the pictures here.
Yeah, see, it's a great set.
Yeah, it's just basically because he had a limited palette. It's as I would say it's good for what he could do.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the fact that the left hand side of it here was lower than the rest. Like it was just like this is like a little market area, and then it was like the Dutch style building and stuff. It just I don't know. It just wasn't something that appealed to me. And it's the only one I have never bought. So, and I technically, because it was factory, I think I could probably piece this out with most of the parts.
Yeah, or you could do a recolor of it. I mean, I've been thinking about doing that for the modular buildings. I've been thinking about just doing a recolor entirely for the city that I eventually want to do. So.
Yeah, because you'll save a little bit of money that way too by not having to buy the expensive parts.
Right, and I think I have the expensive parts. So, like, that's the thing too. Is that
in Cafe Corner, I think there's a dark red arch, the 2x8 arch.
Yeah.
That is an expensive one, and that one only came originally. That one only came in that set. I think has now come out in the Fairground Mixer as well.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry I think it was the dark red. I can't remember the colors, but Axel Plate has joined us. Hello, Axel.
Hey, Axel. What's going on, man?
Hey, USA Jeff.
Who's up, Jeff?
So yeah, I mean it's I was recently talking about the modulars and talking about this one in particular just because I don't have it, and I don't know, still don't really need to have it, I guess is the right word. But
yeah, I sold the only modulars I had, which was the bookshelf and the bookstore in the apartment, but like those are the only ones that I built and displayed, and I don't know, I hate them and I like them at the same time. So
fair enough. Yeah.
It gives a standard for building.
Yes.
And you know how I feel about that. And like trying to fit in modular buildings with 8 wide vehicles now is not easy because now you need double the road plates.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean because they made the vehicles wider, they almost need to make the garages wider and stuff like that too. Like the garage door pieces are only 8 long, so a lot of the vehicles are limited to 6 wide and stuff. So yeah, I can see where you're going with that too. And I mean, for me, like my modulars, I have, they're all built. They're just on a shelf in one of my back rooms, on display. But I don't. When I go to a show, I have my own modulars, as we've talked about earlier, that I display with, right?
Right.
I just like building them because they're fun experiences, and it's like, like the angles in the new one are just awesome. So
I dropped my Tech West horse.
Oh no!
It is now in dozens of pieces.
Well, technically he didn't die though because he's robotic. So
this is true.
So
damn. All right, I'll pick that up later.
Yeah, and it was funny. I was while I was building the boutique hotel, I was flipping through the book, and they've done what they've done in some of the idea sets where they put a little description here and there about, this part was used in this set previously, or this references back to something else or whatever. And I remember watching the reviews that people were doing in like late December, early January when the set came out, and they were pointing out all these cool features of the set and how it tied back. And I'm like, wow, they've really done their research. And then I built the set and realized, wow, they've really just read the instruction manual. It's kind of funny. I'm hearing beeping everywhere. What's going on? Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Dave Cowdace cannot make it tonight. Something came up.
Yep.
All right. No problem, Dave. Actually, I should probably write back. No problem, Dave. Take care.
Well, you know, he's had a run of bad luck this week.
He has, yes. I don't know if anybody's on his on following Dave on Facebook, but he had his car got into an accident in his parking lot. No one was in his car. Someone decided to move their car in the same parking lot area and had a bit of an accident and smashed into 3 cars, backed up, smashed into 3 more. So, they're all okay. Like I said, no one was in the car. The driver of the car that hit everybody was okay. It was just, an accident. It's, geez.
That's
yeah.
I don't know if he should be like ready to go buy a lottery ticket or just, call it a day for the rest of the month.
Yeah. So Axel got the city mover today. What a nice new toy is what my cat thought. Oh, the city moon rubber. Sorry, I read that as the city mover. I dropped a few letters there.
You did.
Yeah, that one's. I have to be honest with you. I still not. Those ones. I like the idea. I like the space base. I don't mind the rocket launch. I don't like the rover or the actual space station, like the actual floating platform. Coincidentally, the only 2 that my Walmart carries.
Well, that's okay, Jeff. It's all right to be wrong.
Well, I know it's all right to be wrong, and it's also all right to be perfectly right.
And when that happens, we'll all be happy for you.
There you go. Yes. No, I mean everybody has their own opinion too, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think David Sincere will probably join us shortly too. He's probably getting the kids to bed because that's what he does at this time. So I think until he joins in, maybe we'll jump into the news. We've already flashed a few items on, so we don't need market stream anymore.
The Jurassic Park set released this week.
Yes, that is part of the news.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to wait on it. And I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, understandable. I'm assuming you mean the actual T-Rex one with the 2
I don't care about the other stuff, but just the one from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, well, since you mentioned it, we'll hit that one first. They did become available on Easter Sunday, where no Lego stores were open, so everybody went online to buy them. And this set in particular is completely sold out on Shop at Home. Speaking of which, look at that. I say, well, Dave's not here yet, so let's start the news.
It is.
And then Dave arrives.
Funny story. Here in the States, you could have pre-ordered them from Target.
Yeah.
And you got them that Friday.
Oh, wow. You got it early. Huh. Since we're talking about pre-ordering, I'm just trying to remember which one it was. A set that's available shortly. The Botanical Gardens, the new botanical sets, which we will talk about shortly. They're available for pre-order on Amazon.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So if you're interested in getting those on May 1st, May 1st is going to be an expensive day because, there's puppets coming out that day. Anyway, how's it going, Dave?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
It's all right. You're getting your kids to bed?
Yeah, because the wife has a team meeting through Zoom, so.
Yeah, that's understandable. How are you feeling? Have you recovered?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
Still have a small cough, but other than that, I'm okay.
Awesome. Well, glad to hear. Did you? Sorry, I did hear something fun about the T-Rex Rampage set thingy. That the T-Rex breakout, and that's on the back of it. There's a chain hanging over the wall, which is where the sheep, which is where the sheep was or the lamb was. The goat was. It was a goat. But since we don't have goats, they couldn't actually put a goat on.
I have sold out of my goats, so
There you go.
yes.
No goats anywhere. Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
How's it going?
Made it.
Hey, Shane.
So, as I was saying earlier, Dave Cowdice won't be able to make it tonight. So we'll see. My kid is walking upstairs on the second floor or on the main floor, and it's an old house and it's creaky. So if you hear creaking noises, it's him.
Unfortunately, I gotta go. I'm about to turn Washington, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Adios.
Thanks for popping in, Jeff.
Of course. It was nice catching up.
Yeah.
Bye, Jeff.
All right, Shane.
Every time I come in, Jeff is leaving. I'm going to take it personal.
Yeah. And look at Shane showing off right there. Like, I'll just pull out the DeLorean set.
I finally got it.
2 copies from what I could see in the bag. Did you actually get 2?
Yeah, I got 2.
3? Yeah.
Just 2.
Did you get it from the Lego store?
Yeah, I went to the store. Every Friday and Tuesday, I've been calling them.
Yeah.
And trying to reserve one. And as soon as I call, gone.
Yeah.
And then last Tuesday Tuesday morning, I called them. They're like, yeah, we got some. I'm like, save 2. I'll be there.
I guess, are those their stocking days? Like that the days they get the stock, or Tuesday, Thursday?
Yeah, the 2 stores, Yorkdale and Fairview, they get their orders Tuesdays and Fridays.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I can only get down on the weekends, so. But at the same time, it's not like I was antsy to get that set. I did go to the Fairview store on Thursday, and I did look quickly to see if they had that set. I wish they didn't, but I ended up getting a pick and brick cup of parts and such as well. I think I posted a video for that one.
This thing has thumb holes.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
That's interesting.
And it's a huge box with thumb holes.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
I never use them anyhow. I usually cut the seal.
I'm going to, if I can find my knife. I don't want to do that.
So what did you guys do over the holidays?
What did I do?
I fought with my kids all weekend. All weekend. From like Wednesday on. Till now. Now
Well, I had the kids at home for the whole week previous to Easter because they found because not of COVID, because they found some mold in the school. Yeah. Because they were doing renovations.
Yeah.
They're redoing the bathrooms. They opened up the walls and they find mold. Yeah. So they sent everybody home. And they ended up closing a whole part of the school. Yeah. And my youngest, Isaac, is being relocated. His old classroom, kindergarten classroom, is being relocated with the other 2 classrooms, kindergarten classroom, that are still open, that are in another part of the school. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. After COVID, we get mold.
Well, you gotta keep the trend going. You gotta keep. Can't be in school for more than like a month or 2 without getting a day off or getting out of school.
Yep. So yeah. So I had the kids. So much like Shane, I was fed up with the kids after Easter. Yeah. And plus, I had to work on Monday, so because we only get one of the 2 days off.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think.
I ended up working on Monday, and my kids went like egg hunting with my nephews and niece and both my brothers and my mom. So I was left alone at the house while everybody was enjoying their time. Well, and it was a nice day just before the snowstorm hit.
Yeah. Well, how much snow did you guys get?
Well, we got like 10 or 15 centimeters. It was a good snow, good snowfall. It was like my wife ended up working from home because I didn't want her to take the road because first of all, I had changed the tires on one of the cars, The other had snow tires, still has snow tires, but the main
The
car
main
has
vehicle,
the main vehicle has had its summer tires. So
Is it at the end of March you're allowed to take them off?
yeah,
Or-
if March 15th you can take
Okay.
your snow tires off. And
Coincidentally, I'm doing that tomorrow at the dealership. So
no, I usually do them myself because they're already put on the rim, so I just switch the whole wheel. But last week, I think last Wednesday, my wife was going to the dealership to have the oil change and et cetera, and they offered, well, you want us to put the tires on?
yeah,
Sure, why not? It will save me an afternoon. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, I keep mine at the dealership, like they store my tires, just because I had mine stored in my back sunroom for many years, and they ended up cracking and getting, like if they're in a warm, dry area.
Yeah, you need to
Um,
keep them in some
cool.
kind of plastic bag, cool.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm like, you know what? I'll just store them with you guys, because for the extra like $20-$30 for a year to store them in a cargo container, it just, I don't have to lift them. I don't have to do it. It's like, that's fine.
And it saves
So
you
I've-
space.
Yeah, well, and I need an oil change tomorrow anyhow too, so might as well get that done. So yeah, Axel's asking. Axel said hi, by the way, Shane, and
Hello.
offered you his knife. Just catch.
I may do with scissors.
Mr. Blue said hello as well, and Axel's.
The flux capacitor is on a separate sticker sheet.
Is it because it's chromy?
No, it's really just gray.
Yeah, hold on for a second. What's up? Sorry, my kid's talking. My kid, those LED lights that you can get, the lights strips that you can get in change colors and control them with your phone and stuff. He got one of those for Easter from his mom, and I had actually ordered a couple for him, like another strip as well, to put him in his room. And so we put them up earlier today, and he's just discovered that it actually plays to the music now. So, so yeah, my sister's sitting here, but driving to work. I'm still here, but driving to work. Well, you shouldn't be typing when you're driving or voice texting. Axel was asking how my reorganization is going. Please do not show us that neon yellow. It hurts my eyes. Neon yellow does have its own
yellow.
The transparent neon yellow.
The new yellow.
It is sore on the eyes. It's weird.
I grabbed
and it's
I don't
it's
need
almost
them, but I grabbed
transparent
some from the wall.
From the pick and brick. Yeah, I got the 1x6 bricks and some of the 1x10 plates as well. I didn't get the other one. But that's just so I could have it in a bin, so I have the color if I ever need it.
But I did get a full bin of the corner brick.
Oh yeah,
the studs on the post sides. The corners. So
yeah,
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them.
No, years ago I bought like a cup or two of yellow headlight bricks, like the bright, like the standard yellow color, and I was the same. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, and I've used them in any mock I build where I need headlight bricks. I would just throw those in the back because, I literally had a couple thousand of them or whatever. So, so it's handy, but yeah, that room. Sorry, go ahead.
The window's pretty cool. They wrap it up now so you don't get scratches on the new soft plastic.
Cool.
It's quite tall.
Still plastic bags, right? For everything?
Yeah, still plastic bags, but the windshield's like a sticky plastic wrap on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's handy.
No scratches.
I heard that the base plates had been already shipped out in paper packaging now. So I'm just curious. I'm wondering if like maybe the May 1st sets will start coming as paper bags or something, because they were saying it was supposed to be around this time of the year that they were going to switch over. So anyway.
Do you want your Buzz Lightyear spaceship to be wrapped in paper?
I don't care what it can be wrapped in tinfoil for all I care, as long as I can get it. So yeah. That's in 7 days. Is it now in 4 days?
Yeah.
4 days. That puts it
4
into.
I've seen the
What's with Sunday releases?
I don't know.
I
But
did see
the Jurassic World set are also coming out on April.
Well, it came out 3 days ago. You got that one too?
Yeah, I hit Toys R Us on the way home today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That one just.
I got two though.
Oh yeah, okay.
They're awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just actually saying that they had to come out on Easter Sunday, so none of the stores were open, so you couldn't buy them in stores. So it sold out online really quick. So anyway, but yeah. Okay. And I actually was saying, how's the reorganization going? It's going. It's slow. I've completely reorganized this wall, and already expanded and had to reorganize again. My reddish brown. I started sorting reddish brown in, and I went from basically like one shelf of reddish brown, so 4 bins, 3 plain oak containers, and like 2 or 3 of the bead boxes, and I've expanded it now to 8 bead boxes, 4 plain oak containers, still the 4 bins. So I've had to expand it because I ended up sorting the stuff in that I hadn't sorted yet, and I'm like, you know what, I really should have sorted everything and then expanded. It would have been easier. And now what I'm doing tan, and tan's being expanded, but I think I have space for everything in tan. And I was also saying to Jeff a little while ago, just as the stream started, that I figured out the proper ratio and what stuff fits well in which bins now. So I now kind of have a template to go by for what I'm doing, and it's taken years to get there, just to try and figure out the ratio. Well, just like what fits well in a tackle box versus what fits well in the bead containers.
This is so encouraging, Jeff.
Well, I mean, years of sorting and years of organization. I always change it.
This is so encouraging. Yeah, I just want to go and do my shelves right now.
Well, no, but it also helps that I've added, like, I basically expanded my shelving here. Like I've added another couple of banks of shelves. So now I have the room to spread out, so I can actually play with the ratio, like the formula, and figure out what works. So yeah, anyway, let's jump to the news again. So I don't have to talk about sorting anymore. So yeah, the Jurassic Park set is out. The TRX one, as we mentioned, this one is actually sold out on Shop at Home, but is still available in some places. So good luck.
Lots of Toys R Us.
Not at Toys R Us or not at Toys R Us?
No, there's lots at Toys R Us.
Oh, there's lots of Toys R Us. Shay didn't buy them all, so.
Got the DeLoreans though.
This was what, 120 Canadian, I think, for the T-Rex set.
Or 130, I think.
Yeah, I think it's around 130.
130. Okay. I was gonna say I did have it open somewhere here, because I was looking earlier. But anyways, well, it's sold out, so it doesn't matter unless you go to Toys R Us. So Americans, run to your Toys R Us now and go. Oh wait,
no, they can't.
Forget it. We did talk about the modulars. I built the modular in the weekend. Jamie Berard, who is the creator of the first modular building, he did release a video, or Lego released a video. I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list of things to do. Actually, you know what I should do? I should just say, save to watch later. Now it's on my list. Now I can just close it.
Yes.
All right.
Hi, Jamie.
It's a 41-minute video. I haven't had a chance to watch it, obviously, because I just added it to my list.
I haven't seen that one.
Sorry?
I haven't seen that one.
That video just dropped yesterday on Lego's YouTube channel. So the link was in thebrickfan.com. So if you're looking for it, you can look there. Most of the news is, at least the first 10, 20 things I'm talking about here are. Lego over the week dropped an announcement saying that, hey, guess what? They've expanded the Star Wars license for another 10 years.
Is anyone surprised?
Yeah. Well, people were hoping that they would try and get into the action, like the figure market as well, to be able to do collectible Think series and things like that. And it seems that collectible minifigure line, or as Hasbro. Sorry, that Hasbro still controls that. They still have the deal with Legos, so they can't add that in. So I'm kind of glad because I don't want to have a collectible minifig line go to Star Wars because I like collecting the minifig lines and I don't want to have to not collect one or have to. I don't know. I like getting them. Coincidentally, I'm buying 2 boxes of Muppet characters on May 1st, hence the expensive week, because 3 people that I know want a set. So, and
Yeah.
I want a set.
I want a set.
Oh, there you go, Shane. Well, I mean, I'm purchasing some up here, and gonna divvy it out. Like Janie and Brandon want a set, and Dave Cowdice wants a set. So, I apparently have become the dealer for collectible minifig sets in my group of peeps. Anyway, next up, Lego and Hallmark have released the Lego or the ornaments for this year. I saw this classic space minifig and I'm like, I might actually buy one this year. I have no ornaments that are Lego other than Lego, like the Lego ornaments that they've sold over the years. But there's the astronaut, the Yeti. Oh, what's this? There are dates on them. Yeti, July 9th. Astronaut, October. There are 4 to collect this year. They include Benny, Yeti, Harry Potter, and BB-8. Each of them costs $16. Different release dates on them. So July 9th for the Yeti, October 8th for Betty, which isn't Betty because it looks perfectly fine. So it's the blue space guy.
Yeah.
Harry Potter, October 8th, and BB-8 is also October 8th.
How big are they? How big are those ornaments? Anyhow?
I think they're bigger than minifig scale. I honestly don't know if anybody has ever bought these Lego keepsakes. Oh geez, my sister says buy 3, Jeff. I want a set. Well, they come 3 sets to a box, so I've already got 4 out of 6 sets spoken for.
Hey, I might be able to help you out, Jeff.
Okay, I might have to buy another box because I was going to put some in my store.
No.
What do you mean?
Maybe I'll be just go to the store and buy a box. Because Fairview will let you buy a full case, but you got to break it up.
Oh, okay. I going to Mastermind Toys. That's usually where I get my cases, and they have no problem selling you a case.
Yeah.
So,
I'm getting a case. So.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll talk later.
I'm just opening up the screen.
Off stream.
I'm just trying to get the information from Hallmark on these things. Wow, this looks a lot like an Amazon or not an Amazon, like an Indigo website. Show more details. What's the height of them? Oh, 1.89 by 2.52 by 1.88. So it's like 3 inches tall.
2.5.
2.5 inches tall. I'm assuming that's in inches, but I mean,
yeah,
that is bigger than a standard minifig, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not by much, but anyway.
I had a ruler here. I lost my ruler.
Anyway, I'll have to remember that.
I'll be right back.
That date. Yep. Next piece of news, which is just not necessarily a piece of news, but the Lego Ninjago season 15, they've released a poster for the TV show. I know there's still some people that follow the TV show. So I don't know. There isn't a date mentioned on when it's coming out, but if they're releasing posters, then hopefully they're starting to tease that the show's coming out. Also, Lego Builder's Journey, which has been available for a while. It was already available in 2021 for Switch, PC, and Xbox, as well as Apple Arcade. It's now available on the PS4 and 5. I mentioned it because I didn't even know it was a game that was available on the Xbox and other gaming systems. So I'm not sure if there's a cost involved to this, but might be something to try, something to play. If anybody's looking for Lego-related games after they're done playing the newest best game ever, which is Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, it's good.
It's funny because I saw an ad for that particular game just today on Facebook.
Yeah.
I think. So
Yeah, I've been seeing the ads too. So obviously they're starting to realize that they need to market it to us. So a couple of new poly bags have been revealed. This one was just yesterday. A dinosaur market, because apparently you can now buy dinosaurs. The
sure.
Jurassic World Dominion dinosaur market set. No idea if it's going to be.
Do you buy the? Looking like this, do you buy the ember or do you buy the egg or do you buy the dinosaur?
I think they have multiple items on the menu.
What will you do with the ember if you're not like a Genesis or?
Yeah, if you don't have tools to actually extract DNA from the, well, then maybe you just go for the egg, or maybe you just buy the dinosaur. I would
the
think
egg cheaper than the full-grown dinosaur, or
maybe. I mean, I would just fry it up and no. Anyway, it's a big egg. It's got to be that'd be filling. Anyway,
breakfast dinosaur.
Another poly bag that was available or has become available is a Technic Volvo wheel loader, excavator type thing. No, not an excavator, bucket. Anyways, whatever they're called. Shane knows because he's construction.
Well, that poly bag could be nice just for the bucket itself, because
that'd be the only thing.
Yeah,
just for the bucket.
That bucket's been available before, though. I think
depends on how it's mounted.
Yeah, this is true. So this is going to be on Lego Shop. Says from now till April 30th, but I don't think that is accurate. I think that's a UK thing. Let's just oops. Apparently, if you type in shop, but you spell it with an A,
whatever shop,
hop is what I typed in. Oh yeah, no, it is currently a gift with purchase. There it is. Spend $40. Valid till the end of the month. Well, it's not hard to spend $40.
No,
especially when there's this right below it. Oh, that's only $30? Wow.
Especially since the Buzz Lightyear set is coming.
Hold on. I think this has done it to me again. Whoops. I don't know why, but Shop at Home has been throwing me off and throwing me onto the American site a lot every time I go to it.
Maybe because you're looking at the American website.
Well, I think because I'm going to Bricks and Pieces, and for some reason, sometimes when I go Bricks and Pieces, it throws me into the UK site, and it's just weird. I don't know. I think somewhere in the cookie on for Lego, it's got me as multiple countries. It's still $40 though.
It's because of the name, Jeff.
No, but you know what? It still says ENUS here. I think when I clicked on the shop now, it brought me to the American site. I think the URL is busted. There you go, $50.
50.
And the John Deere's $40. That sounds better. Still not good, but better. So basically,
you're still gonna get it if you order the Buzz Lightyear spaceship,
which is available on the 24th. Yes, good point. And unfortunately, it's not available for pre-order yet. I assume. Coming soon.
Coming soon.
I just want to order it now. Anyway. Okay.
I want it now.
Well, people are starting to get it for review too, which kind of sucks. So there was a leak of the creator. Not a leak. It was on a website, so therefore it is valid. It was on a Kids Cool Shop toy catalog, so it is allowed to be talked about.
If it's somewhere, if it's a retailer showing it off,
yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
That's fair game.
Yeah, that's not much of a bigger image, but a bit better. So it's the Viking set that will be the Creator 3-in-1, assuming it's a 3-in-1 like the castle and the sailboat or the pirate ship before. So we got Vikings, which is awesome. It comes with a cow, but it's brick built to go with the brick built goats that are in the goat boat. So Also, the Chris Old Gray Bricks Chris Fazoom noticed that this is actually a brick built sale,
Ooh.
which is kind of interesting.
Yes.
Brings up the value of it as well. And I think those are sand green roof pieces, which the 33-degree sand green roofs are expensive to get. I know because I had to order a bunch for from Bricklink for the Royal York or the Union Station. But anyway, so yeah, that's coming up, or that's going to be available. Is there a date on that? June 1st, apparently.
June 1st.
So
What's
just
with
as
the
a reminder, though, that a lot of the June 1st type stuff can get released in North America, usually in August. That's happened last year. I don't remember how this year before. But that also means that starting in the next few weeks, we probably will start seeing a lot of June release sets appearing.
Well, that one is probably going to come out like tomorrow or next week because Lego usually pulls the trigger when the set is kind of leak.
Yeah.
They pull the trigger and they release it.
Yeah. And I could have swore I
Officially.
actually saw an article that said Lego has announced this set, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So
What's this $699.95?
well, this is a Dutch price. This is in
Okay.
no, this isn't Dutch. This is not. I thought this was Dutch. DK. So it's Danish.
Danish crowns,
Yeah.
which is well, it's okay. It's within the price range that we got.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you do the conversion.
Hey, can I run away for a quick second? Do you guys mind talking for a few moments? I just gotta take care of something I just heard.
All right,
So
run away.
I'll throw it on this for a minute and I'll be right back.
So the T-Rex is done.
Oh, I just had to open it, get the dinosaur.
I thought you were starting with the DeLorean.
No, I just want to look at the new pieces.
Okay. So you get the
That's,
windshield out.
Yeah. And then I sorted out my pick of bricks because I only got 4 items out of it. So got a 1x1 nugget plate.
Oh,
A good half a cup. So yeah, the wall was pretty good, but I didn't need anything. But
well,
how much plant
it's often like this. You go to the store, you don't really need anything, but you say, "Hey, I'm just gonna pick a cup," so and you fit it out, and then might as well get 2. So
you're there.
yeah, I'm there. So.
And then I was at Toys R Us and I'm looking at all the Jurassic stuff and I'm like, which ones? I want them all, but which ones?
Which one right now? Which one can I buy later?
Sorry about that. I started smelling something weird, and I had to go upstairs to figure out what it was. And
Thomas making toasts.
no, it was a weird smell, and I hadn't smelled it for a while because spring. A skunk decided to spray something outside.
Oh,
It's starting to waft into the house, so it's close by. So, anyway, now I got to smell that for the rest of the night. So, sorry about that. Okay, news. Okay, talked about the boat. The botanical set, which we did talk about, I think, last week.
Yes.
But they have been officially revealed. Prices and all that, and available May 1st. It was what, 69 Canadian, I think, for both sets. Available May 1st. Also, as I mentioned previously, available for pre-order on Amazon already. I'm not 100% sure if that applies to Canada. Let's find out.
Amazon.
Amazon.ca. $69.99 pre-order. So there you go. Absolutely.
And unlike Lego, if you ordered from Amazon, you're gonna get it the day it's released.
I've done that a few times. I'm not 100% sure that's accurate. But
well, if they do like they do with movie releases, you usually
Well,
get
yeah.
it the day it's released or the day before.
And I mean, you're in the core of your city necessarily, like you're in the general area of the probably an Amazon warehouse. So I'm like a day, like I usually it takes an extra day to get to me. Because Amazon ships out of like Mississauga and I'm like 2 hours away from there, so I don't always get it the day of. Shane, have you ever ordered anything for pre-order on Amazon Lego wise and got it the day it was?
Lego wise, no, but it's usually next day. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's what I was
quick.
thinking. So yeah, there's the succulents and the orchid. Both look pretty awesome.
A lot of good pieces in it.
Yeah. You guys planning on buying them?
Nope.
No, Dave? But you can put flowers. You can give your wife some flowers.
I do want to get all of them.
Yeah.
The only thing I have is the roses right now.
I have the roses. I have the bouquet. The first one that came out. I have tulips somewhere up there. Oh no, I have tulips already. I have the sunflowers up here. My sister has my has the bonsai tree. I bought it and I just never built it, so I gave it to her to build and keep if she wants, or give it back to me. I don't really care. Hopefully she knows that because he's listening right now. Anyway, let's see what else is there. The Marvel Attack on New Asgard set was officially released as well. We've seen pictures of this already in the past.
Yes.
And this is the weirdest looking thing I've ever seen. But this is also I think it's probably in the 24. Yeah, this is a $24 Canadian set. So,
yeah,
it's basically here's some figures.
And the trailer also released this week.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that was a good trailer.
And we got a first look at Natalie Portman all beefed
Yes.
up and
with Mjolnir rebuilt.
Yep.
After it got smashed, so that'll be an interesting thing. And that movie comes out May, I think. Is it May? No.
It's a middle.
No, Doctor Strange is May 6th. I think this is
No,
the
the Doctor Strange is May.
Yeah, this is a June release.
Yeah,
from what I remember. So, all right, yeah. So Muppets, we've talked about this as well, but Lego has finally announced that they're, revealed the actual pictures. Again, available May 1st. $4.99 apparently. Let me just check the Canadian site on that. 71033. Because I don't want to give. Oh, look at that chip. I want that. Oh wait, sorry, I've already.
Add to favorites.
$4.99. Good. So it is still the same price. I was worried that they might not be. They will also be coming in a 6-pack as well. So usually what you can do then is there's a limit of 3 6-packs on Lego's website. So what I would say recommend is buy all 3, or buy 3 of the 6-packs at $30 for each of the 6-packs. Because that way you're 90% guaranteed to get all of them, because it's usually 6 and 6. Like there usually is accurate, and then you get 6 left over, sure, but at least then you got a matching.
Or you could buy a whole case from Mastermind.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Well, the whole case
and sometimes Costco does offer offer a whole case online.
Online, eh? Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I've
Well,
ever
sometimes, but not for all the series and not often. And they usually go pretty fast, so you have to.
Yeah, it makes sense, and they'd be a little bit cheaper too, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly haven't. Costco, actually, their online shop is a little bit bigger now again. It was down to like a page and a bit a couple of months ago. And I've bought a few things from Costco's from here, but I don't know. Obviously, they're not on here yet because it wouldn't be available. But anyway,
no, they usually don't have them when they're just released. They get them like 2 or 3 months later.
Okay, yeah,
and like I said, they're available, but not for a long time because they sell out pretty quickly. because they're cheaper.
Yeah.
Actually cheaper than Mastermind.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, yeah, Mastermind sells them at $4.99 times a case, or 8 times
Yeah.
30. So, so we got Kermie and Miss Piggy. These are the best images we've seen of them, at least.
Yeah.
Fozzie, Gonzo with his chicken. What's the chicken's name? I forget. Clarabelle? No, that's the cow from Disney. I forget what the chicken's name is. Swedish Chef.
Goodish, goody,
Roz? That's
goody.
Roz, right?
Yeah.
I think that's her name, yeah. Animal and Ralph.
I
Animal's
know.
got the most. I think Animal's probably the most parts in a collectible minifig ever.
Yeah.
He's got his whole drum kit. Bunsen and Beaker. And Waldorf and Statler, if I said that right. I believe I did. So.
Hey, you didn't mess it up.
Otherwise known as Dave. Yeah. We also did talk about this last week. The children's amusement park gift with purchase, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, Australia. And I think it was
Australia, down under.
Yeah, it was going to be Canada, May 16th to the 30th.
Yeah.
Which is after. So I'm guessing they're making the May 1st release not have anything, gift for purchase wise for us.
And especially since 3 days later there's May 4th.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Oh yeah, that's right. And
May the 4th be with you.
I do have that article. Here we go. May the 4th. Thank you. So Lego did reveal. Lego did reveal tomorrow, April 21st.
Kitchen.
This is obviously a European blog or Asian blog. I don't know. I thought Jay's was local, but anyway, like local being North.
No, I think Jay's is actually from Singapore. So
is he? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Lego did announce the May the 4th. Now this is Australian affiliate program. So I don't know 100% if this is going to be North America as well, but apparently there's an early access. There's a UCS Land Speeder that's going to be available.
it looks nice from.
It does. It looks quite nice.
Those
And
tiny
there's also,
pictures, but.
And there's also this building. I'm trying to remember what this one was called.
The family kitchen
The family. Oh yeah. So the Amperu and.
for 160.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not into Star Wars, but I want that.
Oh, here they go. More info. Oh, there. Oh,
They're
yeah. And there's rumor that the Luke milk that came with the video game is now.
I saw one advertised on Facebook Marketplace for $60.
Yeah.
$60 for a polybag.
Polybag. Yeah.
Yeah, there's for the kitchen promo bricks page was showing it today.
Yeah. 160 pounds at least here. So, it's a cool looking set though. I have to say, looks pretty decent. It's got some blue milk. So what else could you want?
And Aunt Beru.
Aunt Brew. There you go. All right. Not yet released set, so it's 10 o'clock. Night, buddy. Not much has been added to here. Again, the fourth. I love pointing this out that there is actually a fourth Buzz Lightyear set that no one's been talking about. Come on, people. There's a fourth. It's Duplo, but it exists.
And he has a spaceship.
The Viking ship. We did talk about the Space Academy previously.
Yes.
Classic space logos on all their suits. Awesome. The Muppets we talked about. Just trying to see if there's anything else here. We did talk about Harry Potter last week.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, all right. So that's about it. There has been some new parts that were released, or at least updated. Let's not even talk about that because I already have that piece. I literally multi-combinations. What is? Oh, I literally just I have a stack of them. I'm sorting tan, but anyway, obviously that's just one that wasn't in their system, and they were just updating it. Might have a new number, but there's a bunch of the new Jurassic Park parts. Quarter circle tile and transparent light blue is the second now transparent color in the quarter circle that we've gotten. Bunch of dinosaur parts. I'm just scrolling through those because
I have it.
there you go. New dark red 1x1 brick. I thought that was previously available, but maybe not. The inverted bow in tan and olive green for this slope. Olive green 1 by 2 tiles. Gold ingot and dark orange. They really should just call it ingot and get rid of the gold because, dark orange gold ingot. What? It's a new color. Tan clip. Bunch of minifig faces. Bunch of torsos.
Yep.
More torsos. Hair. I'm assuming that's for the Jurassic Park for the explorers.
Yep.
A couple of clips, some new wheels, 2x6 tile and bright yellowish green. That's lime, I think. If I recall their system. And this windscreen, this is the windscreen on the top of the
Explorers.
On top of the Explorers, yeah. So that'll be there too. So yeah, I mean it's a decent set of parts. There's also the 2x6 tile where it says, "Boy, do I hate being right all the time." Funny. So next weekend, like next time we do this, there'll be the Buzz Lightyear sets will be in here because that's the April 24th release. I don't know why they're releasing on Sundays though. I still think that's weird. But anyway, there's some deals
there on Saturday night at 11:59 p.m.
Maybe that's why. Yeah, hoping to get that Technic little poly bag. Amazon's got some deals going. Still trying to get rid of some of the Trolls World Tour sets.
That Puppies All Balloon Air Balloon Adventure has been there at 38% off for like 2 months.
Yeah,
and they still have them, and nobody wants those.
And it's funny because like even the Mixel or the video sets aren't even listed in here.
Yep.
But I just thought it was there's a lot of stuff that's over 25% at least. There's a few sets here, so some of the Monkey Kid stuff.
Yeah, but not the popular stuff. It's all
I was looking at this one caught my eye just because of the white bricks type thing. It's down to 24% off, 106 instead of 140.
Well, we talked about it when it got released, and we both said we don't watch the show. It's only interesting because of the white profile bricks, and now we get it. It's not selling.
Yeah, exactly. So the interesting thing was I did look at how much this would resell for partied out, like on Bricklink, and it's about $270. So I'm like, that's almost worth it. I usually go for about if I'm buying it for 106, if I could sell it for 310, like parted out for 310, then that to me is worth it. Getting like twice the money back, just because it's gonna sit in my store forever until people buy the parts, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've sold some interesting, weird pieces that I never thought I'd sell recently, and I forget what they were, but I remember someone ordered something the other day, and I'm like, really? Someone bought that? Cool. Lego Factory Modular. I think we covered that one off. Got the ornaments. Okay, let's jump over to this and Excel. So we got our Lego sets for this week. 792 is their stock number, so that's dropped down a bit. It was 801 last week. 546 available now. Out of stock 172. That's actually dropped. Back ordered 41 has gone up, has doubled almost.
Yep.
Coming soon 33 has gone down. So 69%. So we'll see what happens next week, maybe. Technically, I have this going up to the 11th of May. I don't know if we need to go that far. If you guys are done with this, let me know and I'll stop it.
Mostly our viewers. Let us know.
Yes, viewers. all 5 of you right now.
Five of them, and those who are watching afterwards.
Big Nate Bricks. Hello, welcome. You're new to our channel, or at least to our live chat. Yeah, it's April 21st in Holland where Axel is. So yeah, makes sense. It threw me off when I saw the date that was like tomorrow. Because again, I don't know. I know a guy named I thought Jay was a Lego fan.
No, I think he's actually from Australia because he talked about Australia
Well,
a few
or
times.
the Asia Pacific area type thing as well, right? Like somewhere in that area. Let's just save this so I don't forget later.
Yes. He's gonna
I
have
think
to
that's it for the
redo it.
news. I was geeking out when I first started the chat. I was doing the wall tour digitally in Excel.
The wall?
This is my Lego wall.
Oh, you're doing your wall.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying, like, this is how I figure out where things will go and how to fit them in, right? Before I move everything, I have multiple tabs for different walls in my room, in my house. These are like minifigs and Technic and all that stuff. Anyways, this is where I geek out in Excel when I should probably be working sometimes.
Should probably, I don't know, but you see, bathroom wall. You have
Well-
Lego in your bathroom with Jeff?
Well, no, the bathroom wall is this wall right here and down the side. So it's the wall.
No,
that lines-
it says bathroom wall.
It
You have
does.
Lego in your bathroom?
No, it's the wall that goes along the length of the bathroom.
You're building while you're sitting down?
Well, this one's called
Thinking?
short wall, and I also have one called backyard wall, which is the wall. Well, this is empty right now because I moved that stuff. I was trying to figure stuff out, and then I also have one which I just added, which is like the back room, and so this is like the room behind me, the dark area right here, where I'm going to take. My idea is to shorten these to get the shorter shelves for like under $1,000, $800 right now to replace this IKEA wall with Ivar, just a shorter version. But I'll take 3 of those units and move it into my back room, and then I'll put a bunch of my overstock in there and stuff like that, so I can free up more display / storage space. That's my goal. Anyway, all right, let's stop sharing. Oh, my sister's making smart ass remarks. Oh, did I just say that out loud? Let's see what she's saying.
I just read it. It's really funny. Bravo, Ivan.
Maxwell, no, keep going. I always feel good to see we have much more sets available than you do. Okay, so Axel does like Steam. The European market is better than us. You're closer to Billings, so is that a wall of brown parts?
The bathroom. No,
Oh,
the bathroom.
wall. Yes. Yeah, and they're all broken too, because you can never keep that crap together.
Oh.
Yes, Lego catalogs in the bathroom, so something to read. Nice. I don't want pieces from video books that smell like skunk. Yeah, I don't
Especially
smell
those on the bathroom wall.
It's amazing how easily you can penetrate into the house, though, because like everything's closed. But I guess skunks are skunks, right? Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so our topic for tonight was so for the record, Dave. Thank you, Dave. By the way, sent me a message at like 5 o'clock saying, "Hey, are we doing a chat tonight?" And I'm like, "Good point." Well, I didn't mean to do that. So I just we quickly threw around some ideas, and seasonal builder kind of got me as an interesting one. Do your Lego building habits change through the seasons? I mean, do we build more in the winter because it's cold and not as much in the summer?
Because it's typically a Canadian topic, because if you're living in Florida, it's almost pretty much the same weather all year long. So
well, I mean, Florida gets hot during like the June, August, September.
It gets really hot, but it doesn't get like really, really cold like we do. And you don't have to keep inside like we do when it's like minus 20 degrees or something like that. So
it's not me. Anyway.
So I was wondering if people like build more during winter times when you're stuck inside and the weather's not that great or bad or cold, or if you're more motivated to build during the spring, summertime, because all the shows
All the
are
shows, yeah.
actually happen in those periods.
Well,
And
shows-
you have, well, not, we're talking pre-pandemic, because
Yeah. But I
course.
mean, shows do go January to November now, pretty much. I don't think there's any shows in December.
I don't
Like that
think
aren't
so.
Christmas related. Like we're going to our local mall to set up a Christmas display because
The problem with doing shows in the winter is the weather. If you get a bad, if you're doing a show on a weekend and you get a bad break and you get a big storm on the Saturday morning or the Sunday morning, you're losing. People are not gonna come out to the show to see it. So as an organizer, you would be losing money because you're losing visitors.
Yeah. And I mean, when I said January shows, I was talking about Alabama, which is in the south. And yes, they got a snowstorm of a centimeter of snow. And you know,
but they don't get snow in April like we do.
Yeah, well, exactly. But yeah, I mean, like, personally, I would say the times I would build less or sort less or do anything less might be spring and fall, just because you have rakes, like yard work to do, stuff like that. You got to set stuff up, take stuff down, but not majorly. I mean, I haven't built for a few months now because I've been busy sorting, but that to me still is part of the cycle, right? Like I usually sort during the early part of the year, and then build through the rest, I guess.
Yeah, but like your castle project, you started that out like I think in May of last year.
June.
See,
and I need to get back to it because July or June, coincidentally, June is when Brickworld is happening, and that's almost a month and a half away. So I need to restructure some stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. How about you guys? Like, are you building all the time?
Well, I get motivated when I have a deadline. So when I have a show coming up, I usually start planning and start building, and I'm a last minute kind of guy. So when usually a week coming up to a show, I'm gonna be building like crazy and trying to finish stuff off. So, but I'm at a point right now that I have stuff that I can display, and I keep everything in boxes ready to be put in the truck and be displayed at a show. But I make it a point to always have something new whenever I do a show. So I'm gonna put myself under pressure to build something new and to have something finished by the next show. So if I have shows, I get motivated, and most shows at least over here in Quebec, they happen in either the spring or the fall, and you don't get that much stuff in the summer. So
I haven't really gone to a show like other than this year. For the past 4 or 5 years, I haven't gone to any shows necessarily to actually set up. Like since BrickFet ended, or went on hiatus, maybe that's a better way of saying it. Crossing fingers. I haven't had a chance to really do many shows after that, but yeah. I mean, how about you, Shane? Are you?
It's just I have more time in the winter.
Yeah.
Less work. Summer,
work,
I'm always super busy with work.
Yeah, because you're in construction and stuff as well, right? So yeah.
Figured.
And I mean, I find that winter, like I was saying, like spring and fall are usually the time when you're outdoors more. Winter is cold, so you're indoors. Summer can get damn hot, so you're indoors, right? It's like, and I'm in a basement. It's cool with summer in here, right? Whereas, and in the winter, it's a little cool too. But you know.
Yeah, but in the summertime, you get like vacation time. Usually, you go out more, either to go to the movies or have a drink with family and friends, or for sure. Speaking of family, my daughter-in-law
or my daughter-in-law, my niece. I read my sister's. My daughter gets snow till May, June.
Yeah,
My
but
niece-
she live like in the Great White North of Quebec. So.
yeah. But she's coming back at the end of May. Yay! She's home for the summer break. So it'll be good to be able to see her as well. We haven't seen her for like 3 years now because of COVID and stuff. So, so yeah, I just got that news today. So
Cool.
How about in chat? I mean, did people build all year long? Do they?
Well, Axel says that days get much shorter.
Shorter in the further north you go. Yeah, it's definitely shorter days up here. Hence the reason why it's colder as well. Florida has more daylight, true, but I mean, even during the winter, they're they're still shorter days.
Because personally, if I look at Facebook pages that are dedicated to Lego building, either sets or mocks, or they usually get more active during winter time.
Yeah,
people post more of. Yeah, just look at the set that I bought. I just built it, or look at the mug that I did. And people tend to post more on social media, at least on Facebook, during winter time.
Yeah.
So it would seem that people are building more during winter time than during the hot days of summer.
Yeah. I mean, could you also say the set, like the January sets come out, and the pre-Christmas, there's usually some large sets coming out too. So is it also more related to what's available? I mean, you hit into Black Friday, or even like, like there's I think there's probably some bigger sets and some more collectible related sets that come out around that time too. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Let's see. Chat has. Are there normally any big sporting events in the summer vacation? We have a big football tournament each year, 2 years. Then, however, this year's sis in November, December.
Oh, he's talking about the soccer.
Soccer, yeah. I mean, big sporting events during summer. I mean, well, baseball and football. Like football runs through the summer, right? No, football.
The Canadian football league.
Basketball runs during summer too, I believe. No, basketball's during the winter, right?
No, that's mostly winter.
Yeah.
So over here in Canada, we have football. We have one baseball club, one Major League Baseball club. So and they're both located in Toronto. So
yeah. We got snowed on this week too, Mr. Blue.
We got snow here in Quebec too.
Upstate New York City got snow. Oh, not me, not you. Okay, yeah. I think the storm kind of went. It stayed in New York, Canada, Ontario, and Quebec.
It actually stopped. Like one person was telling me that for the first time ever, we had snow in Montreal, and they didn't have snow in Quebec City.
Oh wow. Yeah, because it didn't quite get to them.
Nope.
Axel's like winter in the north is summer in the south. So yeah, okay, that doesn't help us either. But I mean that's because it's colder in the south during the winter, and like during our winter, it's warmer in the south, and during their winter, it's colder in the north. You know what I mean? The seasons are reversed. So I mean, I'd be interested to see someone on the. If anybody's watching this from the southern part of our globe, please. Do you build
from Australia,
your summer or your winter more than the other?
Do they really get winter in Australia?
I think it's cold. I mean, they do have ski hills and mountains, so there is a few areas on the southeast area of I think Queensland, if I'm right. Can't remember if that's what it is.
It gets like in South America. My wife comes from Chile, so
yeah,
and at the very southern tip of Chile, it gets cold, but not Canadian cold.
Yeah. Well, because it's the southern tip of Chile still is a ways to get to till you get to the.
You're not at the 45th parallel south, so
yeah. Eric Sith says he's trying to build all year long, but sorting takes time too. Yeah.
Sorting is a never-ending
Yeah, it is.
task that you
How
have to
many
do.
Lego I spend all the time with the Lego community, though. Well, that's fair. Okay, so Mr. Blue, then, do you find people in the Lego community, from what you've seen, is it fairly constant what people are building, or are there people building more during the colder months? Like, do you see more social media type stuff happening during those times as well? Right? I mean, obviously people are gone for summer vacation sometimes, so not everybody's posting stuff during the summer, but some people take summer vacation to go to Lego events as well, right? So I mean, there are
Yeah,
more
because-
Lego events in our winter or in our summer than there are in our
Yes.
winter season. So
Yes, because all of them are happening either in the spring, in the summertime, or early in fall. So
yeah. And Axel has a follow-up point that most of the population is in the northern half of the globe. So yeah, and rich wise or money wise, most of the money is in the northern half of the globe as well. So yeah, it's a good point.
and Mr. Blue doesn't watch baseball.
Doesn't watch baseball. It's okay. Neither do we, for the most part. I've
Go
been to a
sports.
few games, and if I decided to, I'd spend. Our baseball games here in Toronto are pretty damn cheap to get to. You sit high up, you pay what, $25-$30 a ticket, I would think. I don't know how much they actually are these days because I haven't been for a while. But okay, I just realized this whole time I've been watching Shane play with something yellow, and I just realized that's the neon yellow plate, right?
It's the 1x10. When you put it together, it's super bright.
Yeah. Wow.
It's like a big bright
Highlight.
It's
neon yellow.
we got a regular yellow beside it, just so much darker.
Hold on, I'm going to put you full screen just to blind us all. We'll move you up here and we'll just go full screen Shane.
It's
I'm blind.
Oh wow. Hey Shane, I think you need to add a whole new row in your organization system behind you there just to handle that color.
just a big bright yellow.
Quick, bright yellow line.
A big neon yellow
Actually,
stripe.
Technically, it's going to be a very dark line with a few neon pieces.
Yeah.
There are actually already, I think, 40 the neon yellow parts in the available.
A lot of the city sets have a lot of
Yeah.
pieces in it.
Yeah,
And they've had
the
it for
new
a couple
city
of
sets.
years
Yeah.
now too. What was that?
What you guys are going to do with that color? What are you going to build with that color?
Well, obviously, city police and fire sets. I'm wondering if it would look well in some kind of space thing. Like maybe there's a color combination that would actually work well as a highlight.
Just highlighted stripes and cars. That's all.
Exactly.
Really?
Eric started to work on his winter village after Halloween with us. Short in time to complete it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's another point. A lot of people now are doing winter village in Lego.
Yeah.
So they start
building that early.
Yeah.
For the record, Axel, please do not insult Gouda that way. Especially Kamani Cass. Just saying. I'm Dutch. Kamani Cass is Gouda cheese with I'm trying to think caraway seeds in it. Caraway? I think that's the one. Anyway, it's really good. My favorite cheese. Anyway. A Cyberpunk City in neon yellow. Yeah. Well, yeah, you could do Times Square or something like that. You could do a billboard with some of that for lettering. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of those weird colors that I own 2 pieces of, and I'll probably own maybe 5 or 6 more different styles of pieces, and probably won't build much with it, but I can pick it out from my shelf from here, and it's all the way on the other side of the room because it glows that. Like, hold on, I'm just gonna rotate the camera and we'll see. I don't know if I can get the angle. You can kind of see it just where's my hand? Just right there.
Oh yeah.
It's like there's a bit of a yellow.
Full screen yourself,
Full screen
Jeff.
yourself. Silly me.
No, not Shane.
Like Shane-
The production quality in this show.
Right.
Yeah, we can definitely see it.
Bright yellow. Whereas regular yellow is over here. bright yellow. Not so much. I'm still sweating. Anyway. Oh, cumin. No, cumin seeds. Yeah, cumin. Thank you, sis. I couldn't remember it. Okay, wait, get off my face now. There we go.
No, Axel, no, totally no.
Yes, I agree. All the yellow in the 918 have to be replaced with bright.
No. Neon yellow 918. Wow,
Kamina Cass? Is that?
that would hurt my eyes.
Anyway, that's how I always pronounce it. I don't know if that's right there, Axel. Anyway, so we are at an hour and a half. I don't know if anybody wants to talk some more about the seasonal builder thing. Dave's like, no, I'm done.
I said everything.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
Get my bricks and pieces order in yesterday.
Yes, woohoo! Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the chat.
42 days to process.
Yeah, and that was your March 9th order, right?
March 8th.
March 8th. Yeah.
So 42 days. They shipped it on April 12th and got it on the 19th. So 42 days to process.
Yeah. But it was also Easter, over the Easter weekend. It might have been in a few days earlier, if that. Yeah, probably. I was saying at the beginning of the chat, I got my my February 28th order and my March 8th order came in on the same day. I both got them on Monday. I've done videos for both. I still have to do the pre-processing of adding all the text on the video. So I'll try and drop those later this week. But
so I got another hand for my robot.
Aw, that's nice. Before that, he just had.
Yeah, just had one. And he had that big type of thing.
Yeah. Hey, Macro Bricks, welcome.
So now he has two hands, so he can pick things up.
That's awesome. I quickly showed off. This was in my second order. Was the new Dreams panels.
Yeah, I got some of those too.
The white ones are a lot more expensive than the blue ones, but I have to say,
like, I didn't order the white ones because I didn't know what I was going to do with them. So
I ordered 8 of each. Yeah, 8 of each, just because. I'm not sure what to do with them yet either, but I'm thinking, to me, that just sitting like that would make a nice little windscreen. So I don't know. I like having the parts in and just trying to figure out what to do.
Kind of MagnaCore magnetizer vibe there.
Yeah. My sister is going into work soon. Have a great day, night. Yeah, thanks to you, sis. Have a good night. Nice looking wall behind you.
Thank you.
Macro says. Yeah, I like the color bands there. That's pretty cool. But we were just berating him because he now needs to add a new line for the neon yellow. Oh yeah, how are they? Are they scratched? Because they weren't shipped separately. And I mean, yeah, there's some scratches on mine.
Yeah, there's some scratches on mine too, but it's not.
Do I care? No. You can't get away there. Yeah.
So you can order parts, but the newly released parts are not available.
No, they stopped. Yeah, so we I can't remember when this switch over was happening. I can't remember what month.
I think it was 2 weeks ago or 2 or 3 weeks ago that Lego decided to pull all the newest items from
when they went to the bestsellers and the pick and bring. I don't know when that bestseller date kicked in, but we were lucky enough to get our orders in just before that. So I'm glad that happened. The problem was when I do my videos, I put a little gray bar at the top which lists all the prices and stuff. And some of that information I can't get anymore because I was on the Bricks and Pieces site. Now it's not. I'm like, crap, because I didn't pull it ahead of time. But yeah, anyway.
Well, you can always look on your
it's on the order form.
Yeah.
For the names. Yes, I realized that afterwards, but while I was making the video, I didn't think about that because it was like, what's the Lego name for that quarter panel? And I'm like, well, I couldn't get that information because I forgot to update it. And yeah, you're right. It's actually called a Shell 6M with 3.2 shaft. But
Hello?
but anyways, why don't we call it a night? And we'll see you guys next week. If anybody in our chat or in our group does want to do something on the Sunday night, let me know and I can set something up. It's always an option because there's always Lego to sort and build.
Always. I got to
Sorry.
learn.
Always. So, anyways, thanks for coming out, guys, and we will see you guys next week. And there's a private chat. Does that something? Oh, okay. Sorry. Jeff was posting something about the chat, his auctions the other day, and I missed that. Anyways, I'm hitting the button now, so we'll talk to you guys later. Have fun, and we'll see you next week. Hitting the button.